welcome back to the Command Corner. I'm your host, Camille. I'm here with my co-host, Alyssa.
Hi, guys.
We have cameraman Luigi. And we have two very special guests, one returning guest and one new. So if you listen to episode 6 about music representation, we have Niki.
Hello again.
And now we have, along with her, Michelle.
Hi.
So today we're doing a Galentine's Day special.
Nice.
But so basically we're just going to talk about like relationships, dating history, all that kind of stuff, and all the juicy details.
Ooh.
Alright, so we're gonna start with like what it's like being a Filipino American and like the idea of like dating, growing up, like I guess like younger, like if you guys don't know, we're like all in college, so like, you know, teen age era, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like for me, I don't think I ever talked about it with my parents, to be honest, in like high school.
Did they never really say like you can have one or didn't have one?
No one that said anything. Like
For real?
Like I don't think my parents ever said anything about it.
Yeah.
Actually.
I want to say the same.
Wait, say what?
Wait, did your parents say something?
Talk about it.
Really?
No.
My parents said like, oh, you should. They didn't really say like anything too much, but like, if you do want to start dating, I think you should really take into consideration like your education, like maybe wait at least until you're done with high school, and then like best if you wait until like after college. Like they said
Yeah,
that,
no,
but like,
I never.
wait, really? I thought that was like for everybody.
I feel like mine have said that at one point, yeah, but they didn't. They said it only once. They
Oh,
didn't
okay.
really emphasize
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I think my parents joked like, "Oh, you can't date until you're like 30," but like in a joking manner, you know, like you know, when like
Oh,
No,
yeah.
there's a joke where it's like, oh, don't date until you get married.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, have you heard
No
that?
boyfriend until married.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I've had that, but there was like no like serious like you can't date until like straight up like very strict like things on it. So that was like at least for me. I don't know like if you guys had something similar or.
Mine wasn't that strict.
I don't think any of us dated in high school, right?
No.
Wow.
Wow. We said we had like a good mix of people here, but like none of us dated in high school.
I did.
No.
Not.
So wait, how was it for you?
Yeah.
Did your parents say anything?
Oh no, because I'm a man.
Period.
Wow.
Period.
I mean, that's true.
so
That's true,
That's
though.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't say anything to you when you
Not
started
at all.
dating?
Literally
I don't.
nothing.
How about your sister?
Did your sister say anything?
Oh no, they were just like, oh, you got the boyfriend, huh?
Mm.
Did they? So they just like joked and like messed with you?
Yeah. But like for my sister, like they really hammered down on my sisters. But like for me, they're just like, oh.
Oh, so
It's okay.
for your sisters, they were like really like.
Yeah, they were like tough on him.
Double standards.
So, like,
bro.
yeah.
Honestly.
Double standards of Filipinos.
I mean, that's true, but like. Yeah, so that was high school. I don't know. Was there anything like notable that happened in high school for you guys? Like.
I feel like I always had like crushes.
Yeah, I
but, like
had
I never
crushes.
acted upon.
No,
it.
I remember. I know you guys know about this crush. So I had a crush on like one of my friends in high school, like all throughout high school. I'm pretty sure this whole school knew because my school was pretty small. Like
Okay.
so, it's kind of bad because like the whole school know. But like I mean we're good friends now, so everything worked out. But like yeah, that was like I guess the most notable thing in high school.
I think I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, you should.
If you know,
I have
you know.
several people in mind. I forgot who it was.
Oh, you're like
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
those
It could be
specific-
this person,
Yeah.
or this person.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
well, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to name names on
Oh, no problem.
So nobody here had like secret relationships at all, like in high school.
Not personally. I helped a friend with a secret relationship.
Yeah, she is
You guys are
literally the
saints.
she's literally the love
Good at
guru.
helping.
Yeah.
No,
she's-
so like one of my close friends and this guy, they were dating, and my close friend was not allowed to date. Her parents were super strict about dating. She was Muslim. She is Muslim. Not was. She's Muslim, and her parents were really strict. So I straight up I remember she had 2 boyfriends. So the first boyfriend I would help like drive to like because she didn't have a car at the time, so I would drive to dates and stuff like or like take pictures with her so that way she could say like, oh, I'm hanging out with so and so because like her parents trusted me. So yeah, there's that. And then the second guy, like same stuff basically, like you know, same things where it's just like I would take pictures or like if her parents texted me, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm with her, stuff like that. But I never personally like had a secret relationship. And my parents like knew I was doing this like for my friends, so they actually helped out for homecoming.
Oh.
Oh.
So I told because I was just like open about it because I didn't feel like good about lying about like why my friend was like coming and like why when she gets here they have to be like this and this. So I was just like, yeah, so can't like they don't know that she's heading to like homecoming. So yeah, I told my parents that, and then they were just like, well, that's not our problem.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that was like what happened in high school. That was like one of the crazy things that I did.
Yeah, I like didn't know how to talk to boys in high school, so
Me neither.
Ah!
Also, like the majority of the people in my school were just not attractive to me.
I feel like-
So, yeah,
I know, like,
yeah.
Us, like everyone except Alyssa, we went to like small like Catholic private charter
Yeah.
schools.
Yeah.
So like you,
Yeah.
I feel like
about it.
Cause like I feel like I knew these people like because like it's such a small school, you know everyone, so it's just like your options are so limited. So it's just like this
Right.
person already like this person, but it'd be weird if I like you know.
Like I've known a lot of these people since like kindergarten, so it's kind of weird to like.
Yeah, same like half
Sorry,
the
I'm
people I
that
knew
word,
like from
yeah.
elementary, so it's just like it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
No, I feel that 1,000%. Literally, because I was like in the GT program growing up, and like it just like transferred to like the
Oh.
honors, and then it transferred to like the AP.
So you were like
So,
secluded
yeah,
still,
it
even
was
in a public school.
Yeah, even in a public
Wow.
school, like it was all the same people.
The
So
same
like I had to like open my circle up, but like still like I had crushes, but like people like told me I was cute and stuff, and said like I remember I had a group of guy friends like in my AP Stats class. Like none of my like girlfriends took it, but it was all my guy friends, and they were all like, "Yeah, Lisa, like you're cute and like you're like really cool, but like
I wouldn't date you.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like I don't know why you don't have a boyfriend yet."
And you're
I'm
like,
like, I totally
bro,
feel that. Really, really, like.
you just
bro.
say that to my face.
I know, it's like, thank you, but that was like a horrible backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Like,
Just like
Oh,
stab the wound even more.
Yeah.
After the
Right.
fact, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, like I had a crush on you for a while," and it's
Yes.
like, "Why are you telling me this now?"
Oh wait,
Yes.
speaking of high school, wait, did you guys ever have people like ask you out, but like you were the second option, so you didn't want to like be with them? Because that
Wait.
happened to me.
wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so
Pause.
sorry. Okay.
This is what
Let's
happened.
unpack this.
Okay, so this is what happened. So the first guy that asked me out, it was between middle school and high school that summer. So he was like a friend of mine. He told me that he liked one of my friends, and I was trying to help him out. So then he like later, like back when Kik was like a big thing when everyone was texting Kik, he texted me on Kik. He was like, "Would you what was it? It was like, who was your crush?" And I was like, so and so. And then he was like, would you date someone that wasn't your crush? And I don't know, like at the time, how I figured out that he was about to ask me out, like from just because I didn't read the text. Like you know how you can see the text in the like the chat, like on all your chats, like the preview. So I saw the notification, I saw the preview. I didn't open it because the Kik, it sees if like they know if you open the message and you can't turn that off. And like I just remember in that moment I was like freaking out because I was like, how do I respond to this? Like I think he's gonna ask me out, and I don't know how I figured it out from just like that one text. Like looking back at it, but I did. So then I was like very careful with my words. I said something along the lines like, "Oh, I would, but I'm too young to date."
Wait, how old
'Cause,
was he?
This is like before freshman year of high school, so like
Oh.
13. So I was like, I just like didn't know what to say, and I had to be like, I just didn't want to say no. But if I was like, "Oh, I'm too young to date," it's like, "Oh, she can't date." So,
That's always a good experience.
and then the whole year of like I kept to this lie because like that wasn't a problem for me. Like my parents never said anything about it. So that whole freshman year, like I just like if I had a crush and stuff, I didn't act on it because I had to keep up this lie of like I couldn't date. And I also avoided him all through like freshman year. So there was that. No, it's fine. We only had one class together, and we were on the opposite ends of the classroom, so it
Oh
didn't
my
matter. So it worked out for me because we had assigned seats. It worked out in my favor. But yeah, and luckily our lockers were nowhere near each other. But then at the end of freshman year, this other guy started like I could tell that he liked me, but I knew that he had a crush on every other girl in school. So because he sent like some of my friends these messages, they're like, "I like you, this and that," and they all turned him down. So it was just like I was the next person.
Oh,
So it was really awkward for me, so I avoided going to my locker. So I would like, if I had like classes, I would take like I would take most of my stuff, like two classes worth of stuff, like so that way I didn't have to go to my locker. Or at the end of the day, I would wait longer before I went to my locker, because like it was just like really I didn't know what to do. Like at that point I was like really shy. I didn't know how to turn people down.
Bro, people don't
Turn
be
people
creeps.
down.
I know,
Yeah,
really. How
I
do you turn
know.
people down?
Yeah, how do
Right.
you? Like, what's the
But also
way.
this guy's like my locker neighbor too. So it's like even if I said no, like he's still there.
You have to see him all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was at the end of the year, so like I didn't have to worry about it. But like that was me being the second choice, I guess.
Sorry. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But I guess that never happened then.
Can't relate. I can't relate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens, man. I feel like I just get in the worst situations. Well, then I guess like going into college.
That was just a lot of back. You gave us like so many stories. It was just like,
I'm just guys being
college
creeps.
now. Not even let him marry. She's like, that's to college.
okay, wait, let me breathe for a second. You can move on. Wait. Okay, just go.
Okay, so now that we're done with high school, so like we said, we're all in college now, and obviously, if we're saying that everyone's statuses are different, things have changed. Oh my god, this is a horrible segue.
I'm so like what's it called? Like slap happy. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh.
But anyways, so I'm trying to think of like, so did anything like okay, let's start with like freshman year, since we've all been through freshman year.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So like
That's
anything like
pretty
notable
fast.
happened to like you guys during freshman year in terms of relationships?
Notable, I'd say the biggest thing is like that's when I really started to like talk to guys, like a bunch of guys too, like being like interested in guys, and I wasn't used to that because I didn't do that in high school, and like you meet so many new people that it's like so refreshing.
Right,
So I guess
'cause-
that was like the biggest like.
Because it's a new like group of people.
Yeah.
Like you said, most of us went to like we were all like close knit in our high school group, so it's like the same people over and over again. It's not, and you know everyone, so it's kind of weird.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Same.
Did you have anything?
For me, I didn't start really talking to guys until like sophomore year.
Okay.
Because of the school I go to, you know, it's not the best like social life, so it was kind of
I
hard
mean,
to like
that's true.
meet people. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't start until sophomore year.
Okay. Well, freshman year, which was really recent for
Very
us, which was
recent.
just like just last year, I had my first real relationship.
Ooh.
We lasted for like 6 months. It was like,
So just enough to honeymoon phase.
yeah. Ew. I don't know how deep I should go into it.
It's your
You know,
Cut it
up
out.
to you.
it's your choice. Your choice, like how much detail. Okay, you want to talk about how you guys met?
Oh yeah. So it was like I don't know what it was called. I think it was like
Orientation.
we have like a special name for it at Eastern.
Oh.
I think it's like Big 3 or something. It's like 3 different days, and like we like meet people, and like we learn stuff about like Eastern. Like I learned like their fight song and everything, and I think I met him there. And then one weekend I was hanging out there just like before school started, and I was hanging out with one of my friends, and I was like, we're really bored. What do you want to do? And I realized, I'm like, oh, this one guy gave me his Snapchat. I was like, oh, why don't we just like link up with him? And we were like, okay. And like that started it all. And then, but we started hanging out more and stuff. And literally like 2 or 3 months in, we're like basically dating. Like we never put a label on it. We never like said anything, but like we were basically dating like 3 months in. And then we actually started dating and like put a label on it.
Made it official.
Mm-hmm. And then we broke up.
It happened.
Yep.
Oh,
What about you?
She's like, I'm not gonna talk about it.
I mean, I talked about it like before, so like
I mean, it is what
listen
it is.
to it. Yeah, it is what it is, and like listen to our other episodes.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so freshman year, I started talking to my best friend's roommate. I remember telling him specifically, I was like, I don't think I should be talking to your roommate. He's like, nah, Camille, it's fine. Like, just go for it. And I'm like, okay. I should have listened to myself. I was right. So I never ended up dating this guy. We were just talking and getting to know each other. So that was like the start of freshman year. Like that, like within that first month, we were talking, and throughout that first semester, we were just kind of like taking it slow, kind of make sure to like get to know each other.
As you
But
should.
as you should.
As you should.
And there was a lot of communication. We were always talking about like, because I told him like, if anyone knows me, I don't like to waste my time on like people. Like if you're not gonna like me,
You know.
tell me, and then we could just be friends. Like I'm okay with that. Like if you don't think this relationship's gonna go anywhere, let me know. I don't want to play games.
Period.
That's
She
a
said
big
it. You
one.
tell him.
So we were like
Yes.
throughout like that first semester, we were constantly communicating to each other if we thought this was gonna go somewhere. And then right before winter break, he said he was gonna like talk to his parents, because the big issue was we were different religions, and to me like that wasn't like a big problem, because I feel like there's other qualities in a person that I look for that matter. But for him, like, he was just worried about his parents, and that's fine. Like, I totally understand that. So he said we can talk about it. Winter break comes and goes, and then he doesn't tell me what happened with that talk right away. But I figured, like, we just, like, saw each other after Christmas. We were exchanging gifts and stuff. I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe, like, he doesn't want to dampen the mood, or, like, maybe he just, like, doesn't want to talk about it yet. Then another week goes by, and another week. And then we had our PCN. So PCN was in February, so a whole month goes by. And then it wasn't until after PCN where he, like, really just, like, told me, like, yeah, it's not going to work out. And I was like, the whole month, that last month, we were, like, basically acting as if nothing happened. So I was just waiting for him to tell me, like, if it was going to go somewhere or not. And that really, like, hurt because I was like, dude, like, you should have just told me right away. I would have been fine. Like, yeah, I would have been upset. But, like, it just made it so much worse that he spent this whole month, like, not telling me. And, like, I had no idea what to do. And so, yeah, that happened. And then I don't think anything's happened since. So, yeah, that was freshman year.
Sophomore year?
Wait, Luigi, tell us about your freshman year.
Oh, I got out of a 2-year relationship.
Oh! Wait, that was freshman year? I thought that was sophomore year.
No, there was like the gap in between, but I was like, might as well just say no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, going to sophomore year, like, well, I know Niki said that she didn't start talking to guys until sophomore year.
Yeah, that didn't really go anywhere. but like, the, what's it called? The PSA community, the Philippine Student Associations
Yeah, you
around
started,
here.
like, meeting
Like, you
people.
meet a ton of new people, as you guys know.
Yeah.
That's, like, where some of the guys I, like, ran into. But yeah, I couldn't really see anything with them, so that was that for sophomore year. I have not much stories.
Same.
Yeah.
Not much stories there.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh, wait. No, wait. I have one story.
Oh, shit.
I'm ready.
Really?
Wait, no, I think you guys know the story. Like, so it was after Foss's PCN.
Which
when
one
we-
is that again?
With
Fossa. That's
Ann
you
Arbor?
go
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking we all had sophomore year at the same time.
I know, like we're different, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all. If this is one obvious, we're all different ages.
yeah, so
Yes. Should we have announced?
yeah, wait,
years we were?
Oops.
Okay.
So
do it now.
So they're the youngest, and then I'm the middle, and Nikki's the oldest.
You want to say what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're sophomores
Oh,
now.
man, like, well, I don't know how comfortable you guys was saying, like, what, I don't know what information you want out. What information you want out,
We're
you know?
sophomores.
And I'm a current junior, and Nikki graduated.
I graduated.
Well, just recently. Oh, also, another note, I probably should have said this, we're pre-recording this episode, so if there's any changes to, like, relationship status, we'll put that in the description.
Oh my
So, yeah, we're pre-recording this because college student life can't record during...
Okay, wait, so okay. Say your story now.
Okay, so after
Oh,
Plaza,
sorry.
so it was someone in the org I'm a part of, and we were like hanging out at the like after set, and I'm trying to think about the best way to say this without like, I don't know, it was just like kind of weird. I don't know if anything was happening, but they like started talking to me a lot, and like, I wasn't really sure about this person, and then I found out like from Michelle, because like this is like someone that went to school with Michelle.
Wait, which one?
Well, probably you.
Oh.
Because I went to the...
I don't know, but now we're talking about like school and stuff, but they call you Michelle there.
Oh,
so like
right.
I'm
So
getting
me
confused.
and Camille went to the same school.
Yeah, but anyways,
Okay,
yeah. So,
so
they're
Michelle-
friend with like Michelle in high school, and she, I didn't realize this was like someone that like asked her to prom, and I helped her turn down.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
That
realize that it was
one.
that person, and then she like it didn't go anywhere because like but yeah, like that was just like a thing that happened. Like he like started talking to me, and I was like, we'll see, and then I was like, nah, yeah, no.
Yeah. No.
Oops.
I mean, how else are you gonna...
Yeah, you just gotta find out. You just gotta figure it out. I mean, I'm friends with that person, so it's okay. That was sophomore year. I don't know if... Well, a lot happened for you guys in sophomore year.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
currently in
yeah.
our sophomore year.
Oh, yeah.
In a pandemic?
Yeah.
And during a pandemic.
you want to go
Wait,
first?
okay. So, my sophomore year, I mean, well, that's when I got into my first relationship. So like some of the backstory, like how it happened was like, so I was actually talking to multiple guys because like I was just like bored. It was like after quarantine, I like realized I was lonely, but I was like ready, you know, like I didn't need it to like be like myself. I just like I was ready for it because it's been so long. Like I'm a picky person, but I was talking to multiple people. And so my current boyfriend, we've been dating for like 2 months now. So,
At the time of this recording.
yeah, at the time of this recording. So we started talking 3 months before. So we've like known each other for like 5 months now. And actually, like right before that, I was talking to a couple of guys, and I actually went through like I was in a really tough spot before I met him, and he was kind of like my savior.
Oh, my heart! I feel like I'm watching like a Korean drama or something. Oh my god!
And like how I knew that like he was good and like the right one is like everything that I experienced before with like this other guy. Like, I just felt, like, so anxious all the time. Like, I don't know if, like, he's, like, being truthful to me or, like, always telling me the truth. But then, like, once I started talking to my current boyfriend, like, I just felt so at peace with him. Like, he's, like, my best friend.
Aww.
Like, he's gotten me, like, through so much. Like, I'm just so thankful for him. Like, I just, like, knew it was right,
Aww,
basically. And, like,
dude.
we had so much in common. Like, he just makes me feel, like, so happy. And, like, before that, like, I was just totally, like, lied to for 4 months. Like, it was, like,
I know
pretty
that.
bad. And I was just, like, totally, like, heartbroken over it. I was, like, I, like, don't think I'll be able to, like, talk to other guys again. And then I met so, yeah.
She said his name.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to not say that?
I mean, it doesn't
I mean,
matter.
up to you, yeah.
I mean, they don't have last names, it's fine.
Do you want to
Censor it out. Wait.
Censor it out.
You want me to censor it out? I'll censor it out.
censor all the names out?
Anyways, censor it out. After every single word's like a beep.
Oh,
So, yeah.
That's cute.
So, that was my sophomore year.
okay.
Oh, currently.
Oh, yeah, right
current
now.
If it wasn't obvious, her current status is she's in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're...
Oh my!
Yeah, because you're a sophomore.
Right now, I don't even know what I'm
She
doing.
looks so tired.
Honestly, I'm tired of doing. Like I'm like torn like apart, being like, oh, I want to be in a relationship, but I don't. Like I hate boys. Like it's either I'm like I want to cuddle, I want like someone to give me presents, or like I hate men. Kill all men. They don't deserve to be living on this earth. So I'm talking to people right now. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What like the
And
current?
It's complicated.
Yeah,
Just like
it's
don't know.
complicated. Yeah, but like I'm talking to some people that are nice.
At least they're nice.
We'll leave it there.
At least they're nice. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then moving into junior year, which only applies to me and Nikki. Because my junior year is in the pandemic, I have not been talking to anyone. I've been in my house. I really don't like. This pandemic had made me realize how much I will not talk to people if I do not go out, which is probably why I haven't been able to talk to anyone, because I think I said this to someone. I will never text first unless I need to like tell someone something important or ask a question or like inform someone of something. But I'll reply really quickly. But I just won't text first. And so that's junior year. Also, this pandemic has made school really hard. So
Retweet.
then Nikki, your junior
Yeah.
year.
Oh god, what year was that for me?
You're actually girl.
Summer '69. Let's see. What was this past school year? 1920. This is 2021. 18-19. There we go.
Yes.
2018 to 2019. Okay. Yeah, still the same situation as sophomore year. Still just lightly, casually talking to like guys around the PSA community. I just had a really lax attitude towards dating, like during college in general. Like I didn't actively try to like find a boyfriend or like, get into a relationship. Like for me, like my mentality was like, if I find someone, I find someone. Like I wasn't like trying to force myself into anything. But yeah, for my junior year, it was pretty much the same situation as sophomore year.
And then moving
Yeah.
into senior year, as Nikki's the only one who's been a senior.
We're just dropping all three of you.
Dropping like flies.
So
Yes.
that's where things changed.
Yes. So yeah, my senior year was technically 1.5 years long. Yeah, so stuff started happening. Oh gosh, what year is this now?
I don't even know.
Okay, I want to say February 2019.
I was gonna say it was after our first PCN,
I think it was after our first PCN.
which was 2019.
2019, yeah, February 2019. I met him. Him, yeah, he was on our mailing list for a super long time for our org, and I didn't know who he was because he never went to anything until
Never showed up.
Yeah, until like PCN, and I was
Literally
like,
came to the PCN.
who was this? Yeah, so I remember we like first like met and started talking like at the after set, like
Hey,
after
didn't you guys meet beforehand
PCN.
though?
He doesn't remember this, but like I thought
Oh wow.
I know. We met at like a bake sale that was happening right before PCN.
Oh okay.
That was when I first saw him. I was like, who is this? Right,
okay.
yeah. But then we didn't really start talking until like after PCN, and also after Battle of the Bamboo, which is like this annual dance competition in Chicago for
Really
anyone who doesn't know. But yeah, we started talking that weekend. We were in Chicago too, and then from there we were like talking for like I want to say 5-6 months, and then August. We never really asked each other officially if we wanted to like start dating. We just started dating, kind of like what you did.
Yeah.
Like we just put a label on it at some point, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, but yeah, we just really clicked in general. We had a lot of like of the same interests. Like, we liked a lot of the same music. We're both weebs.
I totally
Yes. So, yeah, and we were just like pretty like focused on finishing college at that point. So yeah, that went on for a year and 4 months. Am I just gonna get into it? Like,
It's your choice. It's your choice.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe-
2
well, maybe after the break.
Okay. I guess I can get into the rest of it after the break.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
I was like, where are we gonna stop it?
Hey, and we're back. So, Niki, you want to get into your relationship?
Oh yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah, so we dated for a year and 4 months. For the most part, it was really fun. Like, we had a lot of cute dates.
Examples?
Yeah, I thought like we for our very first date, like we did like a puzzle in the park.
I remember
Yeah, in the
this.
park. Let's see what else. We went to the museum, the DIA.
Ooh, that's a good one.
A lot of our
Wait, if those
Oh, wait, what?
don't know, DIA means Detroit Institute of Art.
yes, yep, an art museum. What else have we done? Oh my gosh.
You guys eat out a lot.
You guys eat,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I saw you
Like,
guys on
oh.
a date.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So one of our common interests is that we love eating. Obviously, as many
Yes.
Filipinos
Yeah.
like to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, on one of our dates, we went out to brunch in Dearborn, and we were sitting in a booth, and behind us, to our surprise, was
That's
Yeah,
this
so
girl right
funny.
He
here.
sat us right behind you guys, and I was like, "Oh my god, are they on a date right now?" I took a picture and I like sent it to the group.
And then I opened it. I was like, "Wait a minute!"
You're like, wait.
It's like, wait, they look familiar. Oh wait.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah. So we love eating hella. What else have we done? Yeah, that was.
You guys
That
went to a music concert together.
Oh my god, yeah. We go to another thing we did a lot was like go to like concerts and stuff. We went to this one music festival in Detroit called Mopop. That was super fun. That was also where things kind of started. That was like around August of 2019, around when we began like moving on. I mean, like progressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, very fun dates. So that went on for like a year and 4 months. And I think I didn't mention that this was my first like actual relationship. Also my first like long-term relationship. So like
It's pretty
two birds,
long.
one stone. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So my like impression of like, because this was my first relationship, I thought it was going well for the most part. Cause like we were basically like very good friends, like best friends. Cause that's what you should be in a relationship.
Mhm.
And yeah, we've been doing pretty good at that. But at some point, like, I don't know where we lost it, where we only felt like friends at that point. Like, I think I want to say it was like maybe 3 months ago we started feeling that. Yeah, so there was that aspect. A couple aspects went into our breakup. I know this is like all over the place. So
No,
like,
no,
I know, like
fine.
talking through
We
it.
like it,
Yeah,
though.
talking through it, it's been like,
Well, also
It's
it was a very, very recent.
it's very recent, so I'm still trying to collect the thoughts.
Mhm.
Yeah, so so we at some point we just started feeling like good friends, which isn't bad. I also want to say that no one did eat the other person wrong. Like, we're still on good terms. It could have been like a lot worse, but I'm glad it wasn't.
That's good.
Yeah, and then I guess a huge part of it also was that time wasn't in our favor. Like, COVID, obviously, like, you know, it's very hard to maintain a relationship from a distance. Like, I don't know how long distance relationships, like people long distance relationships, I don't know how they do it.
Could
Props
not
to
be.
them.
Could not be me. Could not be
Props
me.
to them.
I-
Like literally,
Yeah.
Denisha. Props to her.
Oh,
Like, I don't
Denisha
know
and
how
Andre,
she's doing
like,
now.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
straight up. I
Yes.
don't know if she talked about it in her episode. Probably not.
Should I bleep this
I don't
out too?
think so.
Like,
Oh,
Well, people know who Denisha is. She had an episode, so.
so whoever didn't have an episode.
Bleep the name, the other name.
the next time.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we're gonna get into like relationships during COVID, like after my story.
I mean, you can go straight into it.
Yeah,
if
you
want
can
to.
straight- I mean, like, yeah,
that's a
you're
good
good.
idea.
You're starting
Oh,
with
okay,
them.
sure,
Yeah.
sure, okay.
Because like that you said it was a big factor of like
Yeah, that was a big factor. Also, in a literal sense, so in September, I just picked up a job at a COVID lab. And like, I think around like a week or two after me, he also picked up a job at a COVID lab. And I worked first shift, he worked second shift, so our schedules were like
wait, were you
literally.
guys in the same lab?
No, it's not the same lab.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 different labs, but our schedules were completely opposite.
Dang.
I worked mornings, he worked like afternoons/evenings, so we could
Yikes.
hardly talk for like weeks at a time, other than like a few Snapchats occasionally throughout the day. So it was really hard to like maintain
Communication.
like communication. And yeah, that really, I can't say that wasn't our fault. So like time wasn't in our favor.
Mhm.
And also like going forward with me just graduating and stuff,
And
post college, and he just graduated this
Yeah.
past summer.
Yeah, he's been
Um,
graduated.
Yeah, so we're just trying to like pick ourselves up, like getting our lives together post college, I guess. So that's like a mess right now, like finding a job in like an actual
In a
like,
pandemic.
Like, yeah,
job-
just
in a
that by
pandemic.
itself.
Tough,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also in a pandemic. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
It's
job
like so much
market.
worse.
Yeah, so
Especially for like your intended career.
Mhm.
yeah. So just time really was not in our favor.
Mhm.
But I do want to stress that like we really do feel happier as friends because we can't satisfy each other romantically, obviously, because of what I just kind of went into. Yeah, we're better off as friends.
For
That's
now,
good.
at
That's,
least.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy
Who knows
for
what
you
the
guys.
future
Yeah,
holds.
like at least we didn't lose each other. We
Yeah.
said that we didn't want to lose each other.
That's
so,
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know, like
That's so healthy.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
it's like the best
also
possibility.
we are both stupid. We both bought
What?
each other Christmas gifts.
Oh my god.
They were both on back order, so
That's
we're
so funny.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
awkward.
No, I love that.
No, but like,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
like,
yeah,
it's
just in
great,
case.
But like
yeah.
also it's like
Oh right, yeah, because like I don't know how he could have reacted. And, like maybe he was thinking the same like how I could have reacted.
Mhm.
yeah,
But,
you
we
never
both each-
know because like
Yeah.
like what if he was like I don't
Right.
feel the same way as that and you're like oh
Right.
this
That shows that you
Right.
guys are good friends.
Yeah.
Right,
that's
right.
so good.
That's
at least for
right.
now like the timing of everything who knows what the future might hold but
Right.
Yeah.
So for now, we're just chilling now.
Mhm.
you gotta do what's good in the moment.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna take some time to work on myself. I guess like I'm not gonna dive into anything right away. Just figure out who I am. Put myself together.
with the pandemic,
get my life
kinda,
together. Oh my gosh.
Everything's hard.
Also, I'm going to like grad school next fall / spring, hopefully. So
Ooh.
yeah, I'm trying to prep for that. So yeah. I guess going off of dating in a pandemic, we all of you.
I'm not like
are all of you kind of
like
what I
experience.
had.
Let's just talk about like experiences
Yeah.
in
How's it
terms of
going?
like trying to talk to people or like actually dating for those who are dating.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, what do you do, Michelle?
Oh, yeah.
Because
so
we know you're like currently in a relationship.
So how's that? Because you guys got together during the pandemic.
Yeah,
And-
it sucks because like we can't really do like normal date ideas, or like we can't really go anywhere or like do anything that like most couples usually do. So it, like that's been a big struggle, but like it's also good because like we're really just good friends and like we have a lot of the same like similarities. Like we do a lot of things together. So like a big part of it was like doing things through like FaceTime or like online gaming. So like we actually just started a Minecraft world together, and like I remember like in our earlier stages, like we'd play Animal Crossing together, like we'd do like Mario Kart over like FaceTime, and we'd FaceTime like every day. Like we at least try to talk to each other like once a day. Like even if we're like busy, like we're both busy doing our own thing, like we try to talk to each other or like do a little call when we can. But for the most part, so we actually saw each other around like once a week when we were like first starting to date, or like when we were just talking. And we thought it was safe because I would get tested every week, so I would get tested before I saw him every time. And his mom also got tested every week, so like if either of us got like a positive test, we would know. So that's how we kept things safe too. We eat out a lot, but it's just takeout. Obviously, like we haven't really been able to eat at a restaurant together.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just excited that like once this is like over, we'll be able to like go to the movies or something, or like do something in person. But it's like still fun like playing games together or like watching shows together too. Like we Netflix party a lot.
Oh yeah.
So and like we watch anime together, so it's just like easy. So
nice.
Being creative with like
getting really creative, like and when we can see each other, we just do like crafts like at his place or something.
That's cute.
It's actually how he asked me out. We were doing like a painting day.
Oh, he paints out. Will you be my girl?
That's so cute.
And I was like, I had no idea who was gonna ask me, so I was like painting a bear. So I just like revealed mine, and it was just a bear.
he's like, hey, and then you're like,
I was like,
No. What if you painted just the word yes? Like you just knew.
Oh my god.
So funny.
You're like, wait, I thought you were gonna ask me if you wanted to eat.
Oh my. No, it's like yeah. What if he painted a bear and then you were just yes?
No, like you, like we eat out a lot.
Yeah.
Or like we've tried to cook together now,
Aww.
but like
It just doesn't work.
we've
a lot of
also
our
cooked.
money goes towards like takeout.
Yeah.
Well, also with with
Yeah.
the pandemic, it's just like
That's all we can do.
That's all. Yeah.
you can like you're like, oh, we can't go to the park. We can't do especially because it's winter now. Can't go out. You're like, well, let's
and
just
it's
go.
winter, so it's like we really can't.
You're right, because like
Yeah.
at least in the summer,
Seriously.
you could go to like a park and just like socially distance from like every other person. But like it's winter, it's kind of cold. There's snow. You know, no one wants to be outside. So
Yeah.
your option is like, oh, let's get takeout.
Yeah, so easy.
All right.
I literally have no idea what to do. Like you said, like during the pandemic, like during the summer and stuff, I would just like let's go to the park or like let's have a picnic, something outside.
Yeah.
Right.
And like so we can be like away from people and stuff. But like it's cold now. Like I think the one thing I've done was just like go to Target with a friend or like with a boy. Or like we were going to go the light show. The Heinz Drive light show. Yeah, we were going to do that. But like it was closed that one day, so it was a little awkward.
The
But
timing.
like the timing was bad. But like we also FaceTime a lot. Like I want to play more video games and stuff. I'm trying to get my friend to download Minecraft.
That's,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Like making a
Minecraft.
world together is great.
So like
Yes.
multiplayer games, those are fun. But like besides that, like the pandemic is like pretty hard.
Like,
Like, I
just in
don't
terms of
know.
like
Yeah.
relationships.
Sucks.
Like I said,
Sucks.
and like
Right.
like earlier, like I realized that I actually don't talk to people. Like I didn't realize it because like when you go to school or like when you go to places, you just naturally like, oh, you see someone you know, you're like, oh,
Right.
hey, let's talk, oh, let's hang out, oh, like, hey, you want to do this?
Mhm.
But now that like everyone's like at their place, you have to go out of your way to speak to someone, and I just realized like I'm really bad at that. And I think that I'm unfortunate enough for like the friends I have or my close friends, like they don't have a problem with that because I think they just know that that's just me, or like that's my personality, or like we're not gonna stop being friends because I don't talk to them. But like in terms of like getting to know people, I remember I got my hair done, like a few months ago, and literally my hairstylist was like, "How's your dating life?" And I was like, non-existent. Who am I like straight up like. Okay, if it wasn't obvious, I've never been in a relationship. I'm single. So I, especially with the pandemic, it's just like there's just no one for me to talk to, and like it's just like I said, I'm really bad at like talking first when texting and stuff. Like I'm like if I see you in person, yeah, I'll come up to you, but like put a phone or like online, it's just like it's completely different than like that person interaction. So that's like in terms of like what's happening with the whole dating life during the pandemic is it's non-existent because I'm not putting effort into it. So
I get what you mean with like not reaching out first because I really don't do that either.
Oh, me
like
neither.
yeah,
I don't do that.
yeah, straight up like like most of my text messages are for this production.
No, I think honestly, this pandemic
or to Elisa about work.
True. But like not meeting up with people or like having like a social life anymore. Like I've been more bold online. Like I just like message
really?
people
See,
first and
that's
stuff.
because I got bored of just
Yeah,
like,
no,
being
same.
home all day. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk.
No,
to
I
people.
literally like just say like random stuff to random people, just for fun, because I get bored.
Yours are funny.
Have you seen some of
Oh
mine?
yeah,
Some of mine.
Yeah, see, I was like,
And like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Like
You're just like,
It's
it's honest.
Right.
I know.
shoot your
yourself out
shot.
there.
Yeah. Anyways, like talking about like funny stuff. Do you guys have any like good stories or like
Or,
weird
like,
stories?
Weird, like
Oh,
any
yeah.
weird dates or like any interesting dates or something weird happened during a date. I don't know.
Not one specific moment, but like there were times.
Oh god,
no.
she's laughing while starting it, so this is good.
So I guess I guess there was one specific time at that music festival that we both went to.
Oh wait, I think I know where this story is.
He got hit on by a dude, but he's straight. So
Oh.
yeah, but that happens to him though from time to time. Wherever
Oh.
like
I'm not gonna lie.
wherever we go.
Oh, when I first met him,
Yeah.
I also thought he was gay.
I mean, he's very like flamboyant.
He's very-
and,
yeah,
like,
he is
he's
very
like
flamboyant.
out.
Well, also-
like,
He's
ha-
eccentric.
Also,
Yeah.
the reason I thought he was gay is because someone that I know that was confirmed gay was hitting on him and very like touchy feely with him. So
Oh yeah, in our
so like
know.
in my so
Yeah.
like I thought it was like, oh well, if this person who is confirmed gay is doing this to this other person, he like you know
Yeah.
you just put two and two together. Obviously that's not like the best thing to do, but like in the moment, like I'm just like, oh okay, like I guess
Yeah.
that's it. And then Nikki's like, oh yeah, we're dating, and I'm like, wait.
Wait. Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, I think at one point he got super frustrated with that guy, and he just outbursts, "I'm straight." And I'm like,
Oh.
oh my gosh.
That's
So that was when I knew. I was
Wow.
like,
Oh,
okay.
I was
Okay.
Love a loyal man.
I know.
I was like, well,
Yeah.
I wasn't there, so.
Yeah, so
Yikes.
so there have just been several instances of just him getting hit, like even by strangers and stuff, and I was like, damn.
Wow.
It's like, oh my gosh. Even before we met, like that's been going on. So
I'm
I'm like, how do you
dead,
do
dude.
No,
this?
straight up, the whole like situation that I just described was literally before they started dating. And I was
Yeah, I was like,
like, wow.
yeah.
What about you, Luigi? How are things going? You have any stories?
Throw it back at you.
Well, I feel like I went on a few dates like at the beginning of the year before the pandemic started.
Mm-hmm.
Anything crazy? Good?
Well, I don't think anything like crazy. I met this girl on Tinder and like we were going out to see a movie and I'm like, what movie do you want to see? And she was like, Dr. Sleep, and I'm like, fuck's Dr. Sleep? You want to see a scary ass movie?
Luigi's like, no.
Like, okay, I guess.
Oh gosh.
And then we got there and she was like, wait, I thought this was the sequel to Doctor
Strange.
I
Oh.
thought it was the sequel to Doctor
Oh
Strange.
my gosh.
And she's like, wait, I don't want to watch this. I'm actually really scared. And I'm like, okay. And then we
And then that's when you pull the moves.
no, and then we watched Frozen 2.
You went from here to here.
Yeah, it was really weird.
180.
Dude, that's hilarious. I'm sorry.
That was like the weirdest thing I've ever happened.
Okay.
Other than that.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well,
What about you? Do you have any weird stories? Or no, you have to have some weird
I
stories.
like
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
So a couple. I mean, I'd say like an ongoing theme that I've seen in a couple of dates that I've had is like, for some reason, like I'll think that the date is like going great, but like I'll like actually like we'll be talking before we actually like meet in person, and like they're so different like through text message or like, but then I'll actually get to see them like in person, and then like they're just so like quiet, nervous, and like fidgety like the entire time. So then I'm like, is this like date going well? Like I can't really tell. Like I'm like trying to gauge during the date. Like I don't think they're.
Is this like the first one, like the first meetup? Or?
Usually the first meetup. I usually don't see them after that.
Oh.
But there was like one time I went to the DIA with this guy, and it worked out because he was like a very artsy person. He really liked music and like making his own stuff, and he also like did a little like drawing, I think too, and like I like painting, so obviously like we're both like artsy. So he was like, let's go to the DIA. I was like, okay, perfect. Like I was living in Detroit at the time, so it was like a quick walk. But and like we'd been talking for a while, so I thought that I had like a pretty good grasp on like how his personality was. But then like also like on these couple of dates that were like the same situation is like I'm already a quiet person, so like if I'm with another quiet person, like if I'm talking more, it's like weird because I'm like trying to force it at that point.
You feel like you're forcing it.
Yeah. So those are kind of like disappointing or like weird moments that I've had during dating that I've like noticed. But yeah.
Do you have any like specific stories though? No.
I have to think of them.
Okay.
I don't know, like,
I have
specific.
one.
Okay,
that's
well,
really...
we'll get back to you then.
Yeah, we'll go back to you. Like, okay, I don't call them dates, okay? I don't like the word dates and stuff. I don't like labels. Okay, I'm putting this out there. My view on relationships, I think they're stupid. I think having like a boyfriend is just like the step before getting married. Like, it's just testing to be like getting married. And like, I'm nowhere close to be like getting married and stuff. Like, I'm only 19. I mean, some people get married at 19, but like, if you know me, like, no, no. So like, I don't really see the point of like having like boyfriends and stuff and like dating. But like, that's why it took me so long to get in like a real relationship and like put a label on it. So like, that's just my view on stuff. So, okay, so and one time I hung out with a guy. This is our date. When I date. I'm using air quotes for listeners. This one person, he asked to kiss me like 3 times. He's like, I'm just like, can you not read the mood? And like, how many times did they ask? Like,
oh my god,
I know. He's like, I remember like one of the things he said was like, okay, I can't really gauge like I mean, like I was just having fun. We went to the park and was just having like conversations and stuff. And then he's like, oh, I don't really know like how you feel, but like I really want to kiss you right now. And I was like, no, I don't really feel comfortable with that. And then like, so we started walking around more, and then we sat down again, and like he asked me again.
What the
like, bro?
I get the first time.
I know.
I get the first time because you know, like maybe consent, you know.
Yes.
But then, like at the second time, third time
after those 10 steps, I really want to kiss you right now. Like, no. So that's one story. I hate men. See, that's why I hate men. But also like someone like wife me up, please. Yeah.
I like had that mentality for the longest time, which is why it took so long for me to just get into a relationship. Because I was like, no, it's not going to work out. Like I hate like all men.
All men suck.
I feel. I'm in that, so.
I feel like I'm just picky, you know?
Yeah. Or when they show, like, attraction, then I'll be like, oh, I'm not into you anymore.
For real? Okay, why is that a thing?
Right.
Why is that a thing, though? Like, when people, like, I have a crush on somebody, and then when they have a crush on me, I'm
you're
just
like, bye.
Right,
yeah.
Emotionally unavailable, like, I want it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's so bad.
So, Camille, you said you're, like, really picky. So, like, what's your type, then? Okay.
I don't even know.
You don't know?
Don't even like there's like qualities I know that like I should look for, but then there's just things like there's things I'm like unsure about that like some like I think it like happens more as I like have crushes where things I didn't think about. Like for example, recently like after that whole like freshman story, I realized that maybe it would be nice to have someone who was like my religion. Mm-hmm. It's not like a whole like make or break, but it would just like would be nice. That's something because that was something I never thought about. But like things I learned and things I'm like, oh, this would be nice to have as the years went on. I obviously need someone that like, I guess mostly is like someone who like communicates really well, because I feel like I'm really out there. Like I'll like if I think something to happen, I'll let you know, but I need you to let me know as well.
Okay.
What else? I'm trying to think. I've had like, if you've listened to our mental health episode, I feel like I need someone to like understand that like my feelings are valid, even if they can't comprehend that how I'm feeling. Like just having that empathy, which is like really big to me, because like that whole, like if you listen to that mental health episode, like the whole experience, like a lot of people did not have empathy for me. So having that like really helps out, even if they can't comprehend like what I'm going through, like for them to just understand that like I'm going through something and helping out. Then that's like something I look for. And then overall, just like being a nice person. Like obviously there's like little things like as I'm talking to people that I'll pick out, but like I think those are like the major things, at least for now. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure things out. But a lot of times I just like say no before. Maybe I have commitment issues. I don't know.
I don't know where I have commitment issues.
Brushes it all off. Wait, I think I might have commitment issues.
Maybe that's why I've said like I'm like talking to someone. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Maybe I'm so traumatized. I don't know.
Nope.
It's another thing to unpack.
Who knows? Well,
Yeah.
we're still self-learning here. I don't know. I guess go down the line.
Oh, okay. Ditto to all that.
Communication.
For real, like
Yeah.
communication. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, but
that's
also
it.
like, I need like someone, or like I like having people like around me. Like, if you're not like actively talking to me or like actually like near me, like I kind of forget about you. Not like sorry. Or like, okay, you know, like there's different like love languages.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, can I like go into that too? So like,
do you guys know your love languages?
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I
so, like-
know.
Yeah, so I know mine is quality time. So I can literally
Same with mine. So is the guy
Period.
who dated.
Period.
So
Yeah.
for me, it's just like I could be in a room with someone and just be quiet. It's fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
But like being there with them, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Just having,
Yeah.
like, that
Yeah,
time
that's
together.
Sorry, that just reminded me
Yeah.
of something. A friend told me, like, and I think this is like pretty good advice. Someone told me that when they're like dating, they look for someone that will help them grow and will make them a better person. And that's something that I like. Once I heard that, that's something that I started taking consideration is like when I'm like assessing if this guy like is worth a relationship. I'm like, how can this person help me grow as a person, if any? Because like now, like at first I thought I would find someone similar, but then I realized if I had date someone similar, like we're not gonna grow. We're not gonna help each other grow. So now I have to like think, what do they have that I don't have that can help me become better?
period.
Yeah.
Oh my
Real,
god.
yeah.
Retweet. That's that. Yeah.
Okay, I like that, but I also need like words of affirmation.
Oh,
I also,
sure.
I also
That's
need
always
that
so
like a
bad.
lot. Like literally, like when in my past relationship, I'll be like, "Do you love me? Like, do you still like me?" I'll ask that like just
Or, like, am I
randomly.
annoying?
Yeah.
Like, I asked that. Like.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, straight up, I feel like I do that too. Like my friend, I'm like, oh, so and so hates me, and they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. And I don't really remember the other love languages there are.
There's touch, physical
Gift
touch,
giving.
gift giving, quality time. Is that
Oh, I
Acts
love
of
hugs.
service.
Acts of service.
Yeah.
Can
Those
I
are
like
the five.
all above, please?
No, there's like
All
a
of
ranking.
them.
Like if you take the quiz, we'll link the quiz. If you take the quiz, it ranks like the top to bottom. So like you can see like if this is your most, but then you also have a lot in this one. So like maybe like you're both, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like a ranking system.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that everything about your type?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Honestly, like mine's kind of like the same, like the things that you guys like
It's just
said.
copy paste.
Copy paste.
But I-
Well, you're in a relationship, so like it's like you know your type
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and then you've already described your boo thing. So.
Why'd you say it like at least you didn't say like boy toy or something.
No. And then I guess the last person down the line.
Control C, Control V.
Good.
yeah.
Is there anything you want to add to that, like specific to you?
Yeah, so me and the guy that I dated, both of our love languages were quality time, and like I said, like with COVID and everything, that was really hard to like fulfill. So
So you just need someone to spend like that quality time.
yeah, but like pretty much what you guys said, someone who can help you grow to be a better person. What else was it?
Communication was a big one.
Oh yeah, communication's
Yes.
always key,
Empathy.
right? Mhm. Yeah.
Just like honesty.
Honesty.
Honesty,
Yeah,
right.
just be like honest, like straight up.
Right. Just being authentic. Like,
be
I don't know,
yourself.
in general, like
And
if
then-
you were to sum it up in one word, be authentic.
Here's advice: if you want to get
Oh.
someone, be yourself, and someone will like you for you. You don't want
But
those.
maybe not me, but someone else might.
She's like,
I don't know, there's some weird people out there.
That's tiring, like holding up a facade. For
you never know
someone,
who's
like, you
watching
don't
this.
know.
I know, just saying.
Dude, okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I feel like this is kind of a train wreck, but it's okay. You know, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it special. I feel like we shared some good stories. Hopefully there was something you learned from this. I think
Don't be a creep.
Yeah.
there you go. That's the lesson.
Yeah.
Don't be a creep. If you guys like this episode, give us a like. Please subscribe. What else? Follow our socials and follow their socials. We'll link them in the description and the show notes if you're listening on Spotify. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.